I told some of my college classmates that I started a YouTube channel. I didn't show them the channel, but I just told them that I play Minecraft while talking about life issues, you know? We had a conversation a couple of months ago about starting YouTube, and I thought this way they will feel like getting started too, you know? I'll motivate them. After that, two of these colleagues started talking to each other about college and other things, and I continued talking about YouTube with the last colleague. I told him that I also want to start a programming related YouTube channel based on web development, and that I plan to put that channel in my CV in case I have to get hired after college. But I don't even get to finish what I have to say, as one of those two who were talking to each other in this time turns to me and says, "Yeah man, put your Minecraft YouTube channel in your CV, I'm so sure it will help you get a programming job, lol." And I was like, "Hey yo man, you know that no one would put a Minecraft YouTube channel in a CV for a programming job?" Our conversation evolved in these minutes actually, while you talked about other things and we brought up another YouTube channel. When I got home, I was thinking about this conversation with this dude. And I started this video to advise you something. Ask for details before drawing conclusions. Trust me, there are a lot of cases in which you don't even know the topic and yet you say, "Aha, I knew it! You're an idiot, let me tell you how it is." These are the kind of issues that may push people away from you. That guy showed me he's an idiot, and when something doesn't make any kind of sense for him, then surely it is not because he may lack some details, it's because the other people are a bunch of idiots, and he's got the right answer, you know, 2 + 2 = 4, a Minecraft channel won't help you get a programming job, no shit Sherlock, the advisor of my life. A normal thing for him to do was just to ask, "Wait, you mean you're going to put the Minecraft channel in your CV?" That would have shown me that he is not convinced by such a nonsense, and instead of jumping to conclusions, he wants more details, and I would have explained to him what was I talking about. But making fun of something you haven't even heard completely shows how closed-minded and how ignorant you are. And man, let me tell you something, to be humble can elevate your image in society a lot. Regardless of whether you are smarter or richer than others around you, you know, being humble can save you in future catastrophic situations, you know. Let's say that you have some friends who would welcome you in their homes if you came to their city for a certain reason and you have nowhere to stay overnight. But if they know you as an arrogant person, are they truly your friends? They welcomed you because they have missed you in the last couple of months or years? Or because that means you would owe them a favor involving money? Better keep your wallet in your underwear while you sleep, you know, because you have to be sure and avoid any kind of surprise. In my story, for example, the guy who commented to me was mediocre in his studies, had no pile of money, but he was convinced that the world around him was so foolish as to put a Minecraft channel on a CV for a programming job, you know? That means living in an illusion, without noticing how things truly stand in the world. Sometimes you don't have enough details, but you still draw a conclusion. And after that, you regret because the decision turned out to be wrong. But sometimes, you have enough information but you struggle with drawing a conclusion. Maybe you forget your input information very easily, or you simply skip over them. I get a lot of scholarships in college because during session I study a lot. Sometimes I teach my colleagues some exercise solutions. When I replace certain variables with their values, some of them ask me, "Why did you replace x with pi divided by 2? And my answer is that it's simple. It's because he actually gave us its value in the exercise requirement, you know? It's just right there. You haven't even read the 3-line requirement? But if I ask them this thing, it seems like, you know, I'm that old communist teacher who has absurd demands from you to know everything. But I'm not. All I'm asking is to be around people who do not suffer if they read 3 lines of text, you know? It's not that hard at all. You should try it out, you know? To seem important, they say, "Tudor, I'm busy. I don't have enough time to read your 3-line requirement." Referring that they have jobs and I don't, you know, which, by the way, often their jobs are not even in our field, but whatever. I'm convinced that an exercise requirement do not take that much time so you can't reach your job. You can read it at least. In both of these cases discussed previously, the root problem is the lack of attention span. I don't know how will Gen Z deal with this problem, but only time will show us. And I hope I don't sound like a jerk, but I still pray for that short form type of content to go away completely from the internet, you know? I hope you learned something from this video. If you did, a like and a subscribe would help me a lot. See you next time and have a nice day. Peace!